And I welcome you today to CSC Talk Radio. It is my honor, my privilege, and my pleasure to be here with you. You know, every now and then I receive an article or an email with something funny in it. It's just got some really good stuff in it that I want to share with you. Well, this week I received a list or an article, whichever one you want to call it. It's titled Something to Think About. But when one of my sons, number 4 to be exact, looked to be in deep thought. Now, he was really young. He was only 4. I'd ask him, "What you doing?" And he'd say, "Oh, I'm just thinking about things." And this happened more than once, and it was kind of comical, you know. But who knows what goes on in the mind of a child? My dad used to say, they have problems too, and to them they're just as big as our adult problems, which is true. He was really referring to the teens and preteens at that time. I guess 4-year-old is a preteen, right? In today's world, I believe we all need to stop and think about things just a little bit. Not that this list I have is anything deep. It's mostly intended to be humorous. But it has some logic behind the humorous thoughts. And I think you're going to want this article. I think you're going to want to request it. So when you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, title it, "I Was Thinking." A gift to the voice at CSC Talk Radio would also be appreciated. So I'm going to share the list with you right now. It says, "I was thinking, since only 11 million people have Obamacare, how will 24 million people die if it is replaced? Will an additional 13 million people be randomly shot? And I was thinking, if Donald Trump deleted all his emails, wiped his server with bleach bit, and destroyed all of his phones with a hammer, would the mainstream media suddenly lose all interest in the story and declare him innocent? I was thinking, if women do the same job for less money, why do companies hire men to do the same job for more money? And I was thinking, if you rob a bank in a sanctuary city, is it illegal or is it just an undocumented withdrawal? And I was thinking, each ISIS attack now is a reaction to President Trump's policies, but all ISIS attacks during the Obama administration were due to climate change and pleas for jobs. And I was thinking, if Muslims want to run away from a Muslim country, does that mean they're Islamophobic? And I was thinking, if liberals don't believe in biological gender, why did they march for women's rights? And I was thinking, if you don't want the FBI involved in elections, don't nominate someone who's being investigated by the FBI. And I was thinking, if Hillary's speeches cost $250,000 an hour, how come no one shows up to her free ones? And I was thinking, if Democrats don't want foreigners like the Russians involved in our elections, why do they think it's all right for illegals to vote? I was just thinking about things. And today we have a deep thinker with us. Our good friend and sponsor of today's show, Melody Cedarstrom of Discount Gold and Silver Trading. So, Melody, what you been thinking about?